Right, well, good evening, Nola. So some of you might have the schools today, right? Other TN right? Most of the government school were starting today, other start right? Started today, and I do not know about the private schools, right? So there are a few different private schools, right? So however, then you will be having another 2 3 weeks, right? Then in the government school, then again you will be having a uh, holiday period, right? Because of you are having A levels, not your Ayalakkala is having A levels, right? So right, okay, buddy. So first of all, let's discuss some homeworks from number patterns. Number pattern some questions like two questions from number patterns, right? Okay. I will share the screen. Share the Hi guys, Aditya, can please turn on your cameras. अरे ये सती कट्टी मन मजा का टर्न ऑन कर करेंगे जब कट्टी right? शेरान कोई दिन is it medical facility? Shera dispensary?
No, sir.
Huh? It's your background. Right. Right. Okay with it. So this is binary numbers. So we are going to discuss some questions from number bank. So okay, we have done this one. Right. So let's go to right. So 19th one. Okay, this one. Right. I'm going to discuss the 19th question. Right. This one is quite easy only. Right. Some of you guys have asked from me how to do this, and blah blah blah. Right. So on and so forth. Right. Make a. You have to read it carefully. Yeah. You have to read it carefully. They are asking from you, right? The amount that you need to deposit it on the 18th birthday, right? Right? So, okay. First of all, I will read this one. Right? So that you can get an idea. Right? Right. Chanuti's mother, now they are telling a story. Yeah? They are telling a story. Right? Chanuti's mother opened a saving account in a bag on her first birthday. Right? These things are baila, right? We do not know. We do not need this. Our first birthday. Yes, we need this one. By depositing 1,000 rupees. Right? Right. On first birthday, she is depositing 1,000 rupees. Okay. Then second birthday. We need this one as well. Second birthday, she deposited 1,500. Right? Okay. We need that one. On her third birthday, okay, we need this. She deposited 2,000 rupees and so on, right? Now she is continuing the same thing, right? On her other birthdays as well, right? Fourth birthday, fifth birthday, sixth birthday, blah blah blah, right? Now they are asking from us what is the amount that should be deposited. That should be deposited, right? Not the total amount in the bank account, but the deposited amount on 18th birthday, right? So you cannot go continuously adding this name up to 18th birthday. So that you need to definitely find Mogad, TN, the general term, right? Okay, I will come back to the board and I will explain how to do this one. Right? Right. So what we have here is right. So number patterns. Formulas. Right. This is under mixed exercise. Mixed exercise. 19th question. Right. 19th question. Right. So Chanuti's mother. We do not know. We do not need that story. Yeah. Apne story yoda. So in the first birthday, she deposited 1,000 rupees. In the second birthday, she deposited 1,500 rupees. On third birthday, she deposited 2,000 rupees. So this is the first term, second term, third term. If we compare with the number patterns lesson, not the story, but the theory. First term, second term, third term. Right? Deposited amount. Right? Deposited amount. Right? Now they are asking from us, find what is the amount that you need to deposit on her 18th birthday. So this is it. If you want to find it, right, you cannot continuously adding 2,000, 2,500, 3,000, 3,500, blah, blah, blah. So you won't get any marks. You can do that up to 18 because it is very small amount. Right? Right? So you cannot continuously add. Right? So you have to find the TN, general term. Right. So how do you find the general term? First of all, you need to find the common difference or difference D. How you are going to find the difference? Any term except the first term you have to choose here. I will choose 2,000. Right? This is like I love you 2,000. I love you 3,000. Having this again, right? So the previous term is 1,500, so that you have to get the subtraction, then you will get 500. When you get the difference, right? When you get the difference, you need to know this is 500. At once you need to remember what Mother the last week I draw and මොකද්ද මම draw කරා අර ළමයෙක්ගේ මූණක් ගන්නේ right එහෙම කළොත් so I will draw the same thing today here again, right? What is this? These are multiples of 500. Multiples of 500. You will need that to obtain the general term. Right. Now, what do we need? Right. I am going to write multiples of 500 from 500. Right. 1,000. 1,500. Blah, blah, blah. Now, my original terms are this. First term, 1,000. Second term, 1,500. I will write it under 1,000. This is my first term, second term, third term, 2,000. Right. This is 500. How you are going to obtain 1,000 by using 500? You are going to add 500. I will use a different pen. Right? You are going to add 500. 500 plus 500. 1,000. Here, same thing, right? Plus 500. Same thing. So, what can you remember? Okay, 500, 500, 500. That is the other thing that you need to obtain to obtain the TA, general term. So this is one thing. This is the other thing. 500. Yeah. So if you know this one and this one, you can obtain the general term of this number factor. So Tn can be written down as general term 500n plus 500. If you want, you can write this in another way. Can anyone tell me what is the common term to this two? What is? Have they?
500.
Oh, super. 500. So, if you take 500 as a common term, right? What are the things that you can write inside the bracket? I am asking from Susandi. Can you tell me, Kute? If you take 500 out as a common term, what are the terms that you can write inside this parenthesis?
N plus 500.
Huh? N plus 500. You are taking 500 out from the brackets as a common term. So what are the rest terms inside this bracket? N is okay. The other term is somewhat different. Can anyone
1.
Yep.
N plus 1.
Yes. N plus 1. So if you are taking a common term out, the thing that you need to remember is another. This is a basic thing that you have forgotten by now. Correct? So here 500 in the this one is easier. Make a partial lazy because you are taking out the 500. Right? If you are taking this common term out from the bracket, that meaning of that is you are going to divide this term by 500 and also this term by 500 as well. That is the meaning of, right? You are taking out this 500. That means if you take common term out from this expression, right? This common term is 500, no? You are taking it out as a common term. Meaning of that is, right? This. You are going to divide this term by 500 and this term by 500. 500 divided by 500, 1. 500 divided by 500, 1. So here you have n, here you have 1. So n plus 1. Right? So that is the logic behind this. Theory behind this you need to remember. So that if you have been given any expression, right? If you can identify any kind of a, right? If you can identify any kind of a common term, right? So you are going to do this by taking it out as a common term. Right? I am explaining the theory so that you can apply it everywhere. Right? Right. So this is the answer. So if you want, you can keep this answer or this answer. Both are correct. Right? Both are correct. Right. Hi, Vidusha. Innal. Rename yourself.
Sir, should we find the amount deposited?
Sorry.
Should we find the amount that her mother deposited on the 18th birthday?
Yes. Sorry. I forgot it. So this is your general term, right? Or this one. I will use this one, right? So you have to substitute n equals 18 here, right? If you want to find the deposited amount on 18th birthday, right? So thank you, Dihenna. What out? deposited amount on 18th birthday. Right? So you have to substitute n equals 18 here. Right? So 500 into 18 plus 500. Right? Please simplify this. 0, 0, 18 into 5 means 90. Eh? Plus 500. So your answer should be kept as rupees. Right? 9,500. Right? Right. Right. Now I will share the screen. Right. 23rd question. Huh? Kude odakinna. Right. 23rd question it says, right? Right. So I will read it first. Right. Human who works in a private company was offered a starting salary 40,000 per year. Right. He was entitled to an annual salary increment of 10,000. Right. So starting salary is 40,000. Right. Starting salary is 40,000. Right. And each and every year he is having 1,000 rupee increment for the first salary. Right. So that is the story you need to consider. Okay. Right. Now I will come to the board. Right. Then they are asking some questions from us. What is his annual salary at the beginning of the second year? Right. Write down the annual salaries of human in the first 3 years, so on and so forth. Right. I will describe it in board. Right. Okay. So this is the 23rd. So first of all, I will clear the board. Right. This is the 23rd question of the mixed exercise. Right. Page number 17. Page number 17. Right. Right. So 23rd question. Right. So starting salary is 40,000. Right. For the first year. And each and every year he stays, right, the salary will be increasing by 10,000. Right. Each and every year the salary will be increased by 1,000 rupees. Sorry, 10,000 rupees. Right. So now in the first question they are asking what is his annual salary, right, at the beginning of the second year. So first year he is having 40,000 rupees. Right. So when it goes to the second year salary, For salary of second year, write whatever. Right? 40,000 rupees. You can advance write 50,000, right? So altogether, in the beginning of the second year, he is having 50,000 rupees, right? First year's 40,000, right? Second. Write down the annual salaries of him in the first 3 years. What is in it, right? So how we are going to do? So this is the first year. This is the second year. This is the third year. First year he is having 40,000. When he moves to the second year, he is having 50,000 because 10,000 salary increment will be given. And for this one, when he goes to the third year, right? Basic salary is 50,000. Now he is having 10,000 increment. So add 10,000 for this one, it will give you 60,000. And right. So this is the first year, second year, third year salary. Right? So if you want, you can put rupees. Huh? It is necessary, right? Right. Third one. Find the annual salary of the nth year in terms of n. If you want to find the salary of n year, that means in another word, n term or term n or general term. Right? So this is the number when you need to find the general term. Right? So first of all, you are going to find the common difference D. You need to know you know how to find the common difference D, right? 50,000 minus 40,000. So the common difference is 10,000. If the D is 10,000, you need to know, right? You need to know this is multiples of 1,000 you will be needing now. Keep that in your mind. Now I am not going to draw that lamen. So now I am going to write my here you have 1,000, sorry 10,000. I am going to write multiples of 10,000 now. 10,000, 20,000, 30,000. Right? So this is my first term of the multiples of 10,000, second term of the multiples of 10,000, third term of the multiples of 10,000. Now, what is my actual number value? 40,000, 50,000, 60,000. Okay. I will write it here 40,000, 50,000, 60,000. So by using 10,000, now we are going to obtain 40,000. By using 20,000, now we are going to obtain 50,000. By using 30,000, now we are going to obtain 60,000. That is it. Right? So you, yes. So you already know this is multiples of 10,000. And here you have already 10,000. And how much you need to add to get 40,000?
By adding 30,000.
30,000. So from here to here, you are going to add 30,000. Then you can you can get 40,000. Here also same. Plus 30,000. And here also same. Right? So now you know how to write down the TN. That is your general term. Right? So all the things are available with you. Right? Only two things that you need to know. If you want to write the general term. Right? General term means TN equals. So you know this one. Multiples of 10,000 that can be taken from common difference. And by comparing your original number series and the multiples of 10,000, you can get this 3,000 which is needed to be added, right? Okay. So that is the other thing. So you know 10,000, and for this 10,010 you are going to add 3,000. So your general term is completed. 10,000 n plus 3,000. Sorry, 30,000. So this is your general term. This is the answer for the third term. Right? So we are still discussing the homeworks of number patterns. Last week also we discussed. Right? So then we move to the binary numbers. Right? Okay, then in the fourth question they are asking, find his annual salary in the 10th year. N equals 10. Apply here. Substitute here. T10 equals 10,000 into 10 plus 30,000. So it will give you here 100,000. Plus 30,000. Right? 130,000. But this you need to write it by using rupees. Right? So this does. Right? So you can write the answer as annual salary in the 10th year. Right? Again, annual salary in 10th year. Right? This much. Right? So you can conclude your answer then. Hi. Yes, sir. Right. Okay. So, let's go to